1 minute for the incident in Barcelona from now. Thank you very much.
Can I just say one as well? I think that's minute silence should also be for the people in Finland and for the Russians that had a terror attack in Sugat this week as well.
And also victims of the Italian earthquake.
Yeah, but it's scary. Very beautiful island, that.
Mm. Right, welcome everybody to the extraordinary meeting of the Town Council for Tuesday 22nd of August. First item on the agenda is item 1761, apologies for absence.
I've had apologies from Councillor Fuller, who's away, Councillor Gillen for personal reasons, and apologies from Councillor N. Oakes and S. Oakes.
Do we accept apologies for absence?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Declarations of interest. To receive and consider any declarations of interest from members and officers under Section 50 of the Local Government Act 2000, our Standing Order 35. This requirement applies only in respect of matters which are to be considered by the Council at this meeting.
Mr. Mayor, I have to declare an interest in Osorio Richards, and it's actually Richard, not Richard, because I know him and he's acting for me on behalf of my wife, so I think I should declare that.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear that.
Sorry, Osorio Richard.
And what item is that?
It's reference the leases at the courthouse.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Any other
Is that a
declarations?
pecuniary interest?
Well, he's acting for me on my wife's behalf, so I'm not sure which one that comes under. That come under money or other interests? Oh, that's
You like no?
It sounds like another interest to me, the way it's described.
Yeah.
So there's no pecuniary interests.
Right. So we come on to declare any disclosable pecuniary interests. No. To declare any other interests, Councillor Peel has just declared one. To consider any request for dispensation. No. To report any gifts or hospitality accepted over the value of £50. No. To report any inappropriate gifts or hospitality offered. No. Public participation from interested parties. We have anybody contact us? No. Nobody's in the room to ask them. Consideration of requests, as we've had none, we can't consider them. We move straight on then to financial matters. And 176501, payments for August 2017. And the proposition is that the schedule of payments for August 2017 be presented at this item, are paid up, and that all related documentation and cheques are signed. You've got those in your pack. You've got the cheques and standing orders, direct debits. Are there any comments on any of the items there? I looked through them earlier, the majority of them seem to be fairly standard.
Most of them are the normal stuff, aren't they? There's nothing outstanding there, really.
Presumably the camera replacement is near the war memorial as opposed to the A-war material memorials it refers to.
Yes. Other than that, is everybody happy? I'm happy to propose the schedule of payments. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Chappell. All those in favour? That's unanimous. We come on to then estates matters. We come on to agree a 3-year lease for office number 2 and office 6 at the courthouse. It's in your pack. And then it's for one room upstairs, which used to be the registrar's office, I believe, and downstairs the office that used to be occupied by Haneker and Paul Smith. And the reason they're happy to have one up and one down is that the downstairs one is going to be their sealed documents room. And the design of that room, its position, it's ideal for that kind of purpose. You have all the details there in your pack. The reason it's been brought up tonight at this extraordinary meeting is because the tenants would like to move in as soon as possible. They're hoping to move in beginning of September if they got approval. We were originally going to put it on the agenda for the meeting on the 5th of September when we've got an extraordinary full council there to deal with neighbourhood plan issues. But as we have this one, we've moved it forward so that we can deal with this. They'd like to move in as soon as possible, and we're making all possible haste to get those rooms ready for them to move into. Does anybody have any questions on this tenant or on the 3-year lease? If everybody is happy, do I have a proposer? Councillor Hutton proposes. Seconded Councillor Chesser. Those in favour?
Well, I can't, can I?
Councillor Peel has to abstain.
Can I just ask a question about it?
Yes.
The keypad's mentioned. Which keypad does it refer to?
The one to the one into Haneker's room.
Into the room itself,
Yes.
not the one through the passage by the
No.
lift?
No.
Just checking, because chat obviously uses that.
Yeah. No, it's changing that to a unique locking
Yeah, that's fine.
system.
Yeah. Just
So
that
that no one else can get in. They're going to store their legal documents in there.
It was just that one I was concerned that it was that one, not the
No.
one that just gives access to the lift.
Now, all the other ones in the building that use that key fob will remain as they are.
Remain the same.
Yeah.
He hasn't got very far to walk, has he?
No.
Right. So the next item, 176602, to approve the quote for repairs to the boardwalk at Snipe Meadow. And again, this is in your pack. And you've got a quotation here from CIMAC or CIMAC.
So this is instead of Johnny doing this, isn't it now?
Sorry?
This is instead of Johnny doing it, because Johnny hasn't got the time to do it, has he?
I don't think anybody can't do it either.
Sorry?
What, our John?
No, sorry. John von Barnwell, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. The chap that did the original repair work hasn't got the time to carry on, has he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I asked Annika on earlier last week, and she said that she's reconfirmed that he is able to do it because the aim is to get it done before the 5th of September, isn't it?
For the fishing,
yes.
For the fishing match on.
Yes.
Oh, this is Johnny, sorry.
Yeah.
My apologies. So I never know, I just know him as Johnny, Johnny, I never know him as something like Johnny. So I thought it was somebody else then.
No.
Sorry, my apologies, I'm
He had mentioned that
I'm fast asleep.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming the quote is still good.
Yes,
And he's reconfirmed that he will do what we want us to do.
Yeah,
for that.
and I literally, I'm just, well, obviously if you agree, I'm just going to phone him tomorrow and he's going to get it done.
He's lined up ready to come in quickly. The idea is the boardwalk has collapsed in 2 or 3 places. It was in a shocking state the other day when we went and had a look at it. There's a big fishing match on the weekend, the first weekend in September, and the fishing club were asking if it would be repaired. Otherwise it makes access somewhat more difficult to get to that stretch of the riverbank. Because it's dangerous, we need to repair it pretty quickly anyway. So this has just sort of made things even more urgent. Councillor Peel, you have a question?
I'm sorry, because I wasn't thinking straight, because as you know, I've been up most of the night. You don't, but I have. And I drove back from Helmsley this afternoon. Anyway, I can obviously have to declare an interest in this because I know John as a friend and we do work together.
Right.
So I must put that down as well. So I
Declare an interest.
apologise that I didn't realise.
Okay, that's fine.
Is there VAT on top of this? Is that a total cost?
I don't think John's registered.
Yeah, I would imagine from that he's not that registered.
Right, okay. That's good. Yeah, it's I mean, I might just comment that it's an inconsiderable reduction from the £40,000 that we were quoted.
Yeah, this is just repairs.
It's not quite the same thing. The £40,000 quote is for a new plastic, or a new half plastic one, not just for a repair.
But I mean, but that's extraordinary amount of money. That's the quote, but that's the original quote.
But we are open to get grants for that, aren't we?
Mm.
So
Yes, we are.
a little bit of what it's not going to cost us £40,000.
What eventually?
Well, we were applying for grants. Are we applying for grants now, Emma?
I'm just at the moment we've got some Section 106 money that I'm trying to find out if we can use that's
Right.
due to come in shortly, and that's about
So these are
47,000.
temporary repairs then?
Yes.
These are only temporary repairs.
These are repairs.
These
So
are
the whole thing will be replaced.
The whole thing is a replacement.
When we've got
The money.
saved up the money.
Yeah.
Or got the money.
Yeah.
And it will be done in plastic.
This is
Long
plastic.
lasting
Well, I mean,
material.
that's what there's 2 quotes that we've had that I've looked at. I don't think were in a previous set of documents. There was one was replace it completely throughout with plastic, which is more than 40,000. I think it was near 60,000 that one. And there's one to do plastic piles and supports, I think, but still using a wooden board top. But I mean, you know, I think we've got to get updated quotes. We've got to see if there's some grant money, and then we've got to take it to council to see whether we think that's a good use of.
Yeah. There's also another quote kicking about from before, from PGR for doing the whole thing as a gravel causeway.
You're a
With,
joke. On the price I'm talking about, sorry.
I'm not convinced that that's a terribly good technical
No,
solution
no,
either, because
no, I'm not.
I mean, when it floods, it'll wash away, I would have thought.
It's never been a good thing. I mean, as I
It
said
may
at
well
the
be.
time when we were looking at the replacements of the Norfolk Bird Sanctuary, none of the quotes they get are anything near like the quotes we get, and they have exactly the same board structure.
Probably the ongoing cost of keeping it up to scratch would be, you know, it's a flood meadow.
Absolutely.
It's not,
Absolutely.
it's open to fast deterioration and everything.
I think to replace in like style is what everybody prefers, I think,
Yeah.
but with longer lasting materials.
Absolutely.
The existing one has already lasted about 2.5 times as long as it was intended for when it was first built. So if we get as good a value out of the next one, we'll be doing very well.
It's a great resource actually, and it's great to get down and watch the birds from it, which I've done many times. So it's,
So for this temporary repair, to keep it in working order and to stop us from having any claims for accidents, do we have a proposer?
Me.
Councillor Chesser, seconder. Councillor Hutton, all in favour? Unanimous with one abstention.
Can I just say that how grateful I am, like, I think I speak for everybody else, that our new councillor has actually taken it on.
Yes, absolutely.
I think he's a very brave man.
That's for the pass, I think.
yeah, well done. Long overdue. Long overdue.
Right.
There'll be lots of people very happy that it's happening.
The next item, we seem to have acquired quite a lot of items as we've got this meeting. We thought we might as well run through them quickly. We are flying through them. Item 1767, to agree to the council hosting the Trade Association meeting in November. I'll just quickly explain. We've got 3 representatives on the Anglin District Association of Trade and Commerce. That's myself, Councillor Glenn and Councillor Sue Oakes, and we attend their monthly meetings. The meetings at one time took place at Smith's at number 4, the cafe. The current occupiers of that didn't want to be holding those meetings every month, and it now rotates around the membership. So each member of the trade association takes their turn to host it. We get reimbursed for the food, and I believe the wine comes from, they pay for it, trade association pay for it, and it comes from AMPS, who is a member of the trade association. So we get reimbursed, and we were invited, would we like to take a turn, and I thought it was a great opportunity to showcase what the hub can do, to bring them here, show them what the hub can do, and then give them a tour of the building, because a lot of people are not aware of what goes on in here. Show them around the building, show them everything. In November, at that meeting, the first Wednesday in November, we should have the neighbourhood plan on display here in one of the rooms, I would think. So we could also show them what we're doing with the neighbourhood plan, and it's an opportunity also for Gina downstairs to quickly take them around the preschool and show them what the preschool is all about and how that operates, and a great opportunity really for Angle Town Council to show off its premises and what it does. So we said we would put it to council for you to decide whether we take our turn. Councillor Peel.
2 things.
Yep.
What date is the first Wednesday in November? Because I've no idea. You see, there's a practical man.
No computerised answer.
No,
It's actually the first.
oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
So I think if it was the 5th, we probably wouldn't get anybody.
No.
And what time is it? Is it during the day or is it in the evening?
It's 6 p.m.
Right, so obviously when the hub is closed, we can then put on something from the hub.
There will still be ballet classes in downstairs, so we may have to bring the trade association into here or the Glapthorne room
Well, I think that'd be a good idea.
for their party, to keep them separate from the from ballet. But their meetings run from 6 to 8:30. Most of them are going shortly after 8. But it's a great chance for them to come and have a look round.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Yeah, just 2 things. I mean, one, I agree, it's an excellent, good bit of PR for the place and for the council and everything else. And then just a sort of sub-question to it is, how do we stand on the licensing thing now, as a building, as a body? you know, for serving drinks, selling drinks, whatever. How does that?
The council's got three.
Didn't Simon used to do that?
He did. Len Johnson it holds the licence at the moment, and I'm doing the exams so that I can relieve Len.
Okay.
But we've got three licences
Right.
as a council. We've got one for Fletton House, predominantly for the hub, but for anything we want to use liquor in any of our functions here. We've got one for the Queen Victoria Hall, for anything that goes on there that requires a liquor licence. And we've also got one for the market
Okay.
as well, in case any of the traders on the market is trading alcoholic
So
drinks.
just as an aside to that, we are covered, say, if there was a wedding event here, for example,
Yes.
all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So we'd be,
Yes, absolutely, yeah. And we do sell alcoholic drinks downstairs. We
I mean,
do,
I'm just thinking about coming up to Christmas and things like that. I think,
yeah.
you know, it's a good bit of PR before that Christmas. Well, hopefully the people would have booked in before then, but you know, maybe there's some last minutes coming from it, which would be useful.
Yeah, but I think it would be good for those traders to go back knowing what the hub does, what it's all about, the kind of fair they can put on. It's their chance to show off really what they can produce, and hopefully they'll get some more trade from it. We'll get some more functions in here with catering
Absolutely.
for the hub.
Good idea.
Do I have a proposer?
I'll propose it.
Councillor Humphreys. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Peel. Those in favour? Unanimous. Thank you very
As do
much.
one tonight, David.
You didn't declare an interest in that one,
No, I
Councillor
didn't
Peel.
declare
Then you go on to
You
the
are
trade.
in the trade association?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No, I wouldn't join him as long as it was a waste of time. I'm sorry, I'm honest about these things, you know that. You don't want the truth, don't ask me a question.
Okay. We come to the next two items, and I've got to read this statement. Please note that in view of the special and/or confidential nature of the business about to be transacted, it is advisable in the public interest that the public be temporarily excluded and they are instructed to withdraw, and that's our standing order 3C. So Councillor Peel has thrown them out and the recording has stopped, yes?
Have you proposed and seconded it? We need to do a vote first.
I'll propose it.
I'll second it.
Councillor Chappell has seconded it. All those in favour? It's unanimous.
May I declare an interest in item 176901, just to place on record again my involvement with the Blackthorn Neighbourhood Plan Group.
I would like to place on record, Clerk, that I live in the village of Glapthorne. I am not involved with their neighbourhood plan nor with their parish council and have no connection with Glapthorne other than the fact that I'm a resident there. Okay, so taking first of all the staffing matters, do we have a worded
is it,
proposal?
to approve that the maternity leave cover for the temporary contracts would be extended to the 13th of November.
Councillor Peel
Proposer.
proposes, seconded by Councillor Chappell. Those in favour? Super.
Vote on that one. You see that?
Excitement.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sweating with anticipation.
And the second item, the neighbourhood plan, item 1769, to agree to obtain 2 professional advisors to assist with matters relating to the Oundle neighbourhood plan. Do I have a proposer? Councillor Chesser, seconder. Councillor Humphreys, those in favour? That's unanimous. Okay, item 1770, any other relevant matters for report? Does anybody, I'll go around the room. Councillor Humphreys.
Nothing.
Councillor Chester.
I've forgotten what it was.
In all the
So
excitement.
exciting!
Anything to do with the telephone call midway through the meeting?
Councillor Chapel.
Really, it's a matter of street doctor, but yet again, there's a pothole opening up in New Road, sort of alongside the wreck at the bottom bit as you come out of St Peter's Road. I have a feeling there may be yet another Anglian water issue because it keeps filling up with water, and I'm wondering if there's a leaky pipe
And it's actually
that's causing the road
considerable time.
to sink.
And it is an angle water leak, 'cause it's definitely a mains leak.
You've thought of it now, have you?
Is it
Right.
opposite the recreation?
Yes.
It's already on, it's already been reported.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
Jolly good.
Well,
Councillor
I
Chester.
remember the one, we keep getting these shop break-ins every couple of weeks, monotonous regularity, and the point's been made by several people to me that the CCTV camera, which most people don't realise is there, bang outside where all these break-ons have happened, but very much obscured by the tree underneath. So I would like to suggest that we prune the tree.
Can we not just move the CCTV camera?
No.
Cheaper to prune the tree.
Yeah.
The CCTV camera is very carefully positioned
But trees,
when it was installed.
trees are the most wonderful things. We shouldn't
It's
really
not, we're not
cut
pruning
it
Not
down.
pruning it,
Just
because it's been, the tree's been there all the time.
Yes, absolutely, thank you.
It just needs pruning back to its
Does.
original or lesser state.
Yeah, we can't actually vote on it because it's not agendaed, but we
No,
can.
but I
We've
don't
noted
think
it,
needs a vote.
and-
I think
I think
it's
it's
just
just
got to
been
be
brought to our attention.
attention.
Yes, it's brought to attention, and we'll get somebody to have a look
Yeah.
and report back to us, and it will come either to estates or to full council.
Well, I think it needs doing.
Yes. Yeah,
It's just something that's been neglected
Mm.
and needs doing.
yes. Okay, Councillor Hutton, anything? Councillor
Yes, I
Peake?
have. As you know, Charlie Best and I can't remember his second name, Alex, were doing this 30-mile speed watch and also
Yes,
in the camera and things like that. Now that's supposed to start again in September, October time. And I'm a little bit worried because obviously Charlie's no longer with us. Does anybody know what's happening in regard to it?
I don't.
No.
Because I think it's important. I mean,
He could
you know,
still carry on with that because the other guy isn't a councillor,
No,
so he could still carry on with the Speed Watch programme.
right.
I think he was a member of that, independent of being a councillor as well. So,
Well, I'd like to find out about it because I was going to be one of the people sort of holding the camera this time,
right,
but I haven't done any training. So we need to get, I need to get some more information on that if I can.
I'll contact Alex.
Will you?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, and then I can sort of.
It just needs, because it has fallen by the wayside.
It has, and I mean,
You know, we're coming back to start of school again, when
Yeah,
people
yeah.
do speed a lot.
it's amazing when I'm out running, even at 5:30 in the morning, the people bombing into Arundel at 60, 70 mile an hour down the Benefit Road is terrible. And they really do go very, very fast.
No, I seem to what's happened to Charlie? Why has he left?
It's left.
Councillor Best has resigned as a councillor. So what we will have on the full council agenda for September, on the 19th of September, it will be, we will have to have nominations for deputy mayor, and we will have to have an election for a new deputy mayor on the 19th of September. So presumably the clerk would like anybody
Yes.
who is interested in becoming deputy mayor to make that fact known to the clerk so that we can deal with that matter on the 19th of September.
Was there any information about that? Or we're not generally informed about things like that?
About what, sorry?
About his resignation? Because I didn't know. I had no idea.
Well, I didn't know until it was the finance meeting that I came to. I had no idea. Somebody told me the authority resigned. I thought, well, hang on, what? And then I asked you, didn't I?
Mm.
I had no idea.
It's because August really has been our, supposed to be our month of rest, that we haven't had the meetings. Otherwise, I think you would have had it brought up before now at a meeting. So I think it was just being left till the appropriate
Yeah,
meeting.
well, I'm just going through all the emails and there isn't anything about it. I just
No,
wondered if it was-
No, you've not had an email about it. No.
And just as a point of reference, the pack that everyone else seems to put I've been through all the emails that I've been sent, none of them, apart from the agenda, there is nothing else been sent to me.
The pack watch for today.
Yeah.
Was it on the? Can I ask you?
I have no attachments other than the.
Can I ask you one
You
question?
had this problem last time as well, didn't you? Yeah.
The
Did
agenda.
you get a second agenda?
Yeah.
Was the first agenda and then a
I've
revised?
got 3 agenda.
But if you look on the second one in the
Or
middle,
the first one will have all the documents attached.
I know one over the other has, because that's why I
Oh,
put
you're
it.
sorry.
You're always-
I'm being a complete idiot. It's
Sorry.
there.
Yeah.
When I looked,
Sorry.
when I looked at
Sorry.
Where's all
The reason I know you've got it because now Charles is no longer here. You are the very first person on my
I'm
list
being a
who
complete
gets it, so I knew
Apologies.
you'd got it.
Apologies. I'm just not scrolling up far enough.
Councillor Peel, any other items?
No, that was it. I just
No.
wanted to sort of bring that up.
Right,
We'll have
okay.
an important
I'll close the meeting then
deal with.
at 8:45.